Thank you, Masha. And let's get to it. Hello, my name is Elana Slesnick. I am 20 years old, a college student, and have Asperger's syndrome. Growing up having this form of autism, I had often felt that I was different from many other people. I often felt like the odd one out, the ugly duckling. I know one thing is for certain, and that is that my imagination has absolutely no limits. I once told my mom while we were in the car how when I put words into my thoughts, that they often came up as pictures inside my head. She seemed both surprised and impressed, telling me how rare of a feature it is to think in such a way. While there are some disadvantages to having such a disability, I am here tonight to talk about the many advantages that it gave me, as well as the disadvantages. There are several things that make it hard as well as easy to have this syndrome. Often I get distracted easily in situations where I'm supposed to pay attention. I often doze off or end up doodling in my notebook. And the doodles in my notebook often are things that are going on in my head, pictures in my mind. I know that I get my artistic abilities from my disability. While many people would have no trouble focusing on one thing, for me it was a huge struggle to pay attention in school. I often would zone out or get distracted by the tiniest of things. However, while I'm not the best when it comes to focusing and paying attention, there are many strengths that I have that may or may not come from having Asperger's syndrome. Some people think that people with Asperger's syndrome have no empathy for others whatsoever. However, I beg to differ. My family and friends are almost always telling me or someone else that I'm one of the most kindest people ever, and I guess that is true. I am always there for my friends and family during situations, and I always know how to make one smile, even in the toughest of times. I am also very funny and entertaining, and seem to know how to make a good number of people laugh with my unique and clever jokes or sayings. In fact, I was voted kindest person at my high school 4 years in a row. I am always empathetic for others that are not as fortunate or that are going through the hard times. During my high school years, I started volunteering at an organization known as the Friendship Circle. The Friendship Circle is a nonprofit organization that provides activities and other forms of entertainment for children with special needs. Volunteering for them was truly a wonderful experience. I got to spend time with the children and play many sorts of activities and games. But the most wonderful feeling was knowing that I was making them feel loved and accepted like all of you who are here tonight. There is nothing more important to me than making one feel accepted in this world, to make them feel identified as not one with special needs or a disability, but as a human being. When I was a young girl, I had the same desire to be accepted and loved as everyone else. I didn't feel that way at first. I also didn't think that there was anybody else going through the same thing that I was. I thought that I was alone, that I was the only one in the whole entire world. That is why everything truly changed when the moment that I stepped into the entrance of the Wilkins School Community Center to begin my first day of the Joey Travolta Film Camp. The Joey Travolta Film Camp is a summer camp that is run by Joey Travolta, the brother of John Travolta. It is a camp that puts people with autism, such as myself, behind the camera and in front of the camera. Each year they divide up into groups based on ages. The ages range from around 10-year-olds to around 25-year-olds. Each group then works together to produce a short film, which are then shown at a local movie theater in January. Being a part of that camp really changed my life and really opened me up to endless possibilities, as well as new friendships and memories that are sure to last a lifetime. I could not be happier than now, knowing that I am not alone and that there are many other people like me who can relate to what I go through. I am absolutely delighted to be speaking here to all of you tonight and to recognize and honor those who are on the spectrum. Nothing makes me happier than helping to make such an event such as tonight possible. I would also like to thank a number of people. My parents, who encourage me to reach high and dream big. My friends, who are always there for me when I need them. Heather Conroy, my coach, who helps me and guides me through the dark tunnels and into the light. And Masha, for allowing me to share and express myself to all of you who are here with me tonight. Never stop smiling.
Thank you so much, Elana, for sharing with us. That was wonderful.
Thank you to everyone who came out and all the speakers and everyone who tabled and APO for making this possible.
Were you able to film?
And our committee, our awesome
Thank
committee.
you.
Thank you to absolutely